Welcome back to Novelty Hour. Super fucking long edition!
Yeah, this is going to be our longest episode yet. You can watch a movie in this time.
Yep.
Don't know which movie
Unless
it would be, but...
Yep. Unless I decide to ask Cuba to cut this one in half in editing.
Okay.
I don't think I'll do that, but I might. I don't know. I'll flip a coin.
Watch as he does it anyway.
Yep.
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Missy.
First of all, don't call me that. Second of all, examine the victim's body one more time.
What else could we possibly check?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully.
It's also a running joke that It's also a running joke that Kitty Giddy loves touching corpses.
Really?
If I don't have my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds.
You're a fortune teller. What religious grounds do you have?
I mean, he believes in all the gods.
You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Even if it's me.
Leave this to me.
Pat, pat.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action?
No, it's human on corpse action.
Stop screwing around.
Okay.
I genuinely like
I'm sorry.
Genocide Jill. This is so much fun.
I like how she prays first.
Just
Be sure to check her entire body. And I
her
believe this
entire
is a
body.
mystery.
I could tell you, but I'd rather you find out this
I
way.
didn't say that, but what? This is. What is this? What is it? Not possible. It's not possible.
Oh dear. Yes.
This girl is
what?
a boy.
Yeah, I kind of got spoiled on that one. I did.
So she was actually
You're so calm about this.
interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
There we go.
What have I been masturbating to?
Joke about this.
When I actually found out about this, it was actually just a couple days ago, and I was searching Twitter, and someone posted a meme. Apparently, there's a meme where you compare the physical bodies to female characters to Nintendo controllers, like a flat-chested girl's an NES controller. A girl with breasts is a Super Nintendo controller because it's got those rounded edges. And they compared Chihiro to an N64 controller because it's got that little dangly thing in the middle.
What Yoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
I could have told you all, but I'd rather someone touch the junk themselves.
Yes, that certainly does.
Make
That's just some low-key trolling on my part.
This wave of excitement
Make like Goku and do some pat-pat.
to the trial.
In the manga, in the original Dragon Ball.
I know.
Yeah.
I do
Just-
apologize for keeping you
Are
waiting.
you a girl?
Then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well.
How did Tumblr react to
I
this,
don't
by the
know
way?
his reason for hiding it,
Badly.
but the fact
Oh
is,
boy,
Chihiro was
not
a girl,
surprised.
But a boy.
Like in regards to anything with Danganronpa, I'm just going to ask you, how did Tumblr react?
I'm telling you, the answer 9 times out of 10 will either be
He
badly
would have had
or
no problem
exuberantly.
gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy.
This is the line that Tumblr didn't read.
So then,
Oh
there
boy.
should be no issue with
So let me
Makoto's
guess,
sexual
they
assault.
assumed
The victim was
Chihiro
taken
was
to the
trans or
boys' locker
something.
room and was then later
Lovely.
moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer
It was
could
actually-
use
Sometimes
Baka or Junko's
a
handbook
girl
to get into the girls'
simply
locker room.
dresses as a guy and
No,
vice versa.
there's a reason for it. It's just a far more nuanced reason than that.
It's just,
But,
hey.
yes, that
Anyway.
does seem
But of
plausible.
course,
Anyway.
Tumblr doesn't care about nuance.
I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation.
Okay, now you need to calm down.
Now everything has been connected.
Also,
All the
this,
mysteries will finally
also
become
Genocide Jill, I would not exactly,
Connected or clear
I
or
would not
whatever.
exactly be very
You still
exuberant right
think
now
you're
because
the killer,
this,
remember?
this does swing things
Very
back to your end.
interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Ah, he's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
It was Genocide
You were the one
Jill.
who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying.
He just cuts to him and he's like on a lawn chair enjoying a drink.
It makes it seem like it doesn't have anything
You guys
to
say
do with
something?
him.
It reminds me of a scene from
Doesn't have anything
the
to do
Pokemon
with it.
anime where
Plus, the evidence
Ash is
he
just
left
having
behind
this
is
incredibly long battle between,
overt.
like,
Consciously
it was
chose
like
to
a
use the
Metapod
extension.
versus
No one
a
could connect him to
Kakuna,
At least,
and they were just using Harden over and over, and it just cuts to Misty. She's in a bathing suit, sunbathing. Just waiting
Remember the
for
fight?
them to get done.
Remember Gotenks vs Super Boo, where they argued with Piccolo for 20 minutes and then look over the Boo and he's just reading a comic book and drinking a soda?
So that's your thinking, huh? Well,
I
it
don't
bothers
actually.
me that you don't have more concrete reasons,
My
but
my
it's fine.
my
I guess
recollection
I'll
of the
mark it as
Boo arc
correct
is
for the
incredibly
time
spotty.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter.
Why though?
Fucking with us right now.
No, I am not effing.
That's effing with you.
I love it because it's like, there are some lines I don't cross. Now let me explain why I moved this corpse around.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
My
Nope.
hair itches.
Makoto, if there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Yep, don't want to make the
Because
wrong
if we're
assumptions.
We all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
No one asked.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Oh, good. We need you.
Have a mind of your own? Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
It's right here under my hair.
Let's discuss this all as a group one more time.
What do you think this was? A beard?
Time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Who done it?
Let's just go back to the person we thought it was previously.
I got it.
No, because it took place in the boys' bathroom, so Jack couldn't get in there.
Oh, that's gonna be. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, didn't think of that, did you, retard?
Oh, fuck off.
I'm kidding.
Huh.
Isn't
Well,
there
I am-
a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Who done it? Thank you.
Clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer? I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps
Sorry, I just had an artesian sandwich.
even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim?
Tell me.
The killer. And only the killer.
I'll be disproving that in a
It's
moment.
not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man. Game over.
No, not game over.
Of course, you'd be freaking out about that. Frickin' noob.
Whose words can I shoot with my words to form some kind of conclusion?
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Yeah. All we need right now.
It's over. You want to know who saw the killer?
The killer.
I seem to be disproving Hagakure a lot. He's like the default "you're wrong" guy.
Someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Well,
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about
Makoto.
The rest of you have no
That's
idea.
Big Mac on campus to you.
That is why we're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever. Just hurry up and tell us.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
I almost sent her to the gas chambers.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
We're going to pump you up.
Track jacket and duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I'm just going off to feed the infidels to my giant pet rabbit. That was rather odd.
He was in a hurry, but why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
Get pumped up.
But who was going to pump up with him?
Exercise with us plenty of time.
Pumping it up with
He
him.
always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much, enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is
She's the
culprit.
best yaoi fangirl.
So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No.
I kind of want to watch the anime version of
To make a
this.
connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
I do?
Who
Wait,
is
I
it?
do.
Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't
Oh,
have?
no.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Good night, everybody.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time.
That's
to
her
check it out.
favorite word.
Easy for you to say, but fine.
Came out the womb, she was all like, inferences!
Something special about
My
that
child will
jacket?
solve murder cases one day.
Just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does it hold some clue about the killer? Somehow, it's really hard to believe.
Well, here we go. Make your argument, boy.
I'm doing it. Jeez, calm down.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So
Ow.
next we have to ask,
Alright.
Yeah, I'm
why
fine.
did
I
he
just bumped
choose
into
the
something.
specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
How do you know that?
I don't even have a tracksuit.
How do you know?
Sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally.
Nobody, I guess we asked.
If you must know.
Kind of.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
Now watch as I fuck this up because I forgot exactly how they wanted me to disprove this.
To be fair, there are like two lines directly, one after the other that you could go for. So
Killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit
I thought I had to memorize this and then shoot that statement. But no, that's not how they want you to do it. So then I tried memorizing it and shooting another statement, and it didn't work. So we'll watch me fuck up for a while.
First of all, Winky was on his way.
Quote unquote, I'm good at this game, you told me.
Look, man, I know exactly what the answer is. It's just sometimes I don't remember exactly how they want me to prove or disprove it.
Did any of that really help?
I can know the answer and not know exactly what they want me to do.
Heard him, right? First of all, we know
Okay, do you get it right this time?
he was on his way.
Maybe.
Okay.
No, well, no, because it doesn't actually involve memorizing it at all.
So, the killer was wearing this my tracksuit.
I
I have a white I got it from the
Did any of that really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right?
Yes, I heard it. I'm working on it, okay? Give me 3 minutes and 50
We
seconds.
know Reggie, he was on his way.
I thought, no, and then she's like, why are you just proving my point?
I'm with
Damn
you,
it, I for-
asshole!
I forgot you're the smart one!
We know he was on his way, so next week.
I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second.
It matched the one. So, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him.
No, I keep trying.
Ugh, stop it!
I have a white I got it from the
I have a white tracksuit, personally. Cool. I mean, that's cool.
You heard him, right?
Yes, I did.
First of all, Winky was on his way.
Look, we can't all be whatever you're doing, so the rest of us have a little trouble solving murder cases. Nope, not that again.
Stop it!
Oh man, I'm losing hearts fast.
People hate me!
We know where Chihiro was
Yep.
headed.
And then do I realize it? I'm like, oh wait, yeah, I just...
Here we go.
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! We picked that tracksuit.
It matched the one. So, the killer was wearing the same blue.
Boom!
Sore Machagayo!
Took you long enough.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste.
I don't know, what did you say? I don't know, what did I say? Damn it, no, I forgot what you said. I saw him stuffing a track packet into the ba and then he headed off to do the thing of the waters. That's exactly what she sounds like. But she never said anything about the jacket's color.
Blue tracksuit.
Great job indicating yourself in this fucking case, asshole.
What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Just like my hair in this scene for some reason.
Whoopsie doodles!
Did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Well, because
Whoopsies.
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
Nope.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Cherry.
Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No. That can't be it either.
Mm-hmm.
According to Celeste's
It was
testimony.
stuffed into the duffel bag.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it from the Gestapo!
Celeste noticed it. Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag.
Get in the bag!
You might just say that he had it
Possibly have
in
seen
the
what color
bag.
the tracksuit was.
And now I've got this case in the bag. And you're about to go in the bag.
The point is, Nebby, get in the bag.
Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw
Whoopsie daisy.
from the culprit. That's why you said you knew he did it. To put them on edge.
I'm very good at getting slips of tongue. I mean,
Oh, I bet.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him.
There was
I skipped it because I thought I got it wrong because she reacted like that, but I didn't.
Men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was
Ah.
killed, You happen to refer to him as Dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
I, honest to God, didn't notice that.
You're positively frightful.
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
In Japanese, it was probably something along the lines of the difference between Kun and Chan or something.
Was it really you?
Something like that.
Did you really kill
It might have
Chihiro?
actually been more subtle than that. That seems a little too obvious. I don't know, though.
I didn't kill anyone. You've been all
Sorry,
over me,
Mondo.
judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that.
Stop accusing the first friend I've ever made!
My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
Yeah, he would be understandably upset about that.
This does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has
Hifumi!
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Thank you.
Oh, now you want to hear my evidence!
Took you long enough.
Actually, no. Now that I'm thinking about it here.
Oh no! You make such a big deal out of the evidence you found. You show us, you son of a bitch.
If you really insist.
Fucking badass
then,
motherfucker. Fucking.
Here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Oh, it's mine. Give it back, please.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact. For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the
Oh.
culprit to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so
Fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall for all your confidence.
But since they're both broken, how do you know which one is Chihiro's and which one is Leon's?
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did they break?
I got it.
You hit its weak point for massive damage.
The handbook has one
Exactly. You're getting it.
You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession...
Hey, you're gonna love this.
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break.
That would make sense.
I knew it.
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees.
Oh!
You don't get burnt, huh? It's because as you're
Oh! Okay.
layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the
Oh, I know where this is going now.
directly onto your skin, you definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a
I love this
burning
part.
when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Huh.
Interesting.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, If you found that
Enough
stuffed
sauna
handbook
tips.
in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Huh.
How'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed.
Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
Right!
The killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness. And it broke. They'd realize it was broken, of course. And it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something
We
like
know
that?
exactly who would have done
One
that.
who took their handbook into the sauna.
Yeah, but he doesn't. That's why he's saying that.
Oh my god.
I think the one who may have taken
I
that
was
handbook
not
into
expecting
the
this to
sauna
go in this
was-
direction. Wow.
Ingerengi.
Well, this shows me to fucking assume.
Could it be? One more go.
Let's try this one more time.
I think I got it.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago. Remember? And for the contest,
It was totally
Mondo
hot.
just so happened to keep his school uniform.
And it's not just the temperature I'm talking about.
Also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
Yep, he was wearing his whole uniform the whole time.
All over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Sorry, buddy. I don't know what else to
believe it
tell
either,
you.
but I found something that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
I just checked something real
Yeah,
quick.
just make sure you had everything.
Okay.
Got everything.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
Make sure you got the right
In
bullet.
other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Are you sure about? You sure about that?
Look! Makoto was wrong after all. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Really? Biggest biker gang leader in all of Japan wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's test if
Do you hear the
Mondo
words you're
is
saying right now?
In other words, if then that proves
Well, my goddamn handbook.
No, that's wrong.
I would like to challenge that notion.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own.
Aha.
After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
so. Then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo
How about you
was
turn your
writing
handbook on?
Leon's.
Show us whose name is in it.
violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited.
Oh my god, again with the fucking
Here's how I
regulations.
look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student.
This is
But
true.
if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries.
Well, it's a good thing Monokuma is at least 2 shades of gray.
As such, I don't believe that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation.
Okay, Locke, I'll give you credit for that joke.
If I'm wrong about this,
I know she'll watch and be like, you stole my joke. I'm
admit
like,
I made a mistake.
Put some credit right there in the corner.
Bitch. What's wrong, bro?
Son of a bitch.
Come on. Tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay.
It is so sad.
Will you believe me if I put it all in comic book form?
Everything will become clear. And we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Well, let's put it in comic book form. Closing argument. Begin!
Climax interference. Well, we have some time to talk while I sort this out.
I was certainly not expecting this case to go this way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? What happened to... It's so obvious!
Well, it was obvious the first time. I just... Not exactly a good first impression, the first one. Figured it out within fucking seconds. So it's like, come on, really? But then they had a nice, decent twist here. So, yeah, I'm actually rather impressed. Good job on you. Come to think of it, this is actually a great way to catch the player off guard. So, yeah, good on you.
Yeah. No, wait, that one's already there. Alright. That one. Yeah, I'm on a roll. It's everybody's favorite Culprit-kun.
I really don't have anything else to say here.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just... I'm just waiting for you to put all the panels where they need to be.
Exactly. That's what my editor says too. Yep. You didn't realize it actually.
Put the panels where they need to be.
Yeah, that's what my carpenter says too. Really, I should be telling him that, but you know how these things go. Nope. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, these games, they don't, in my opinion, they don't just get like linearly better; they get like exponentially better.
Ah, okay.
Like they outdo themselves every time, I feel. So like I like this game. I'm just saying, like,
compared to the later ones.
Yeah, to me it almost doesn't even hold up anymore. I mean, it does, but like
almost
not as much. Yeah, and the biggest complaint about this game is that its murders are a little on the easy side, even if the overarching plot is a little more complicated than that.
Yeah.
I think I fucked this up once and then I get it right.
It's gonna take a lot of time to fuck it up.
I probably would have fucked it up more if I wasn't taking this much time.
Entirely true, yeah. So how have you been lately, man?
I'm okay. I'm all caught up on V3 streams at the moment, which makes me sad.
Yeah.
I gotta wait till next week.
Yesterday, me and Jen spent like good few hours catching up on My Hero Academia because I never finished season 1, and not for a lack of interest, mind you. Like, I was interested, it was just like some stuff was happening at the time, and I just got distracted.
Yeah, he had better things to do, like napping.
But so yeah, me and Jen are just kind of. Yesterday, me and Jen got through like the first 9 episodes of season 1.
Mm-hmm.
And we're probably going to watch the remaining episodes, plus the episodes of season 2 that are already out, like tonight or tomorrow or something.
Yeah. Good.
I mentioned it
a
couple couple episodes ago, but like last night I got a really fucking great deal on the collector's edition of Code Geass. Like, I don't know why, but somebody on Amazon marked down a shitload of Funimation's products for like only a few hours. Like, it wasn't even full 12 hours. Like, it was definitely a flash sale, and Code Geass Collector's Edition got marked down from $109 to $22. So it's like, holy shit, I'm jumping on that shit right now.
Is that both seasons?
Yeah, both seasons, yeah.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro
Also,
in the warehouse.
the fucking R3 trailer came out and nobody told me about that.
She's apparently stuffing something into a duffel
The only
bag.
thing you need to know is that it has loyalty!
Yep. I'm surprised. Like, it looks exactly the same. It's like no time has passed.
To be fair, even though Code Geass is a very early,
I like that shot of him fumbling. Like,
Chihiro headed out.
even though
Officially night.
Code Geass is a
She made
like a relatively early HD anime, like it was made in 2006,
But how could the
Yeah.
victim?
and around that time you were just as likely to see something produced in standard definition as you were in HD. So,
like Death Note.
yeah, amazingly, Death Note is produced in standard definition.
Which is
Yeah.
That said, the Blu-ray looks really nice.
handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
Like, I don't own the Blu-ray, but there's a trailer for it on my Hunter x Hunter Blu-rays, and the trailer looks amazing.
Person he met was the one
Like,
who
if you
killed
told me it was native HD, I would probably believe you.
Wow. So I watched it on Netflix last year at some point. That might have probably been the DVD rip though.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember it looking amazing or anything.
Yeah, the Blu-ray version really brings out, like, it just looks so much better.
poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
But yeah, Code Geass, for its time, looked amazing, and honestly, just on a visual aspect, Code Geass ages incredibly well.
The body was arranged.
Like a lot of other early HD shows looked like they had sort of stilted animation, or they would have rather, like, it wouldn't be particularly sharp looking, or
Yeah.
the colors would be sort of
Which is why
grayed out or something. But Code Geass looks amazing, even today.
pulling up the
So there's not really a whole lot of improvement that you need to do.
poster.
I know. I'm just saying.
For
I
a sequel.
expected. I'm just saying, like, it's been years, different animators come and go. I thought it would look a little different, but it looks like exactly the same.
Hey, if it ain't broke.
To get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those,
I actually
the boys
jumped on
could
that
enter the girls'
Code
locker room
Geass
without
deal
check.
way before anybody else did. Because
Oh, I saw that deal before it was hot.
it was like 3 a.m.
Brought with them.
and I was bored as hell, so I went on Blu-ray.com
Hey, you know what? It's 5 o'clock somewhere, man.
They changed the layout.
and I just checked the top of the page, and I saw Code Geass, $22, and I'm like, oh, is that just the first season? No, that's the collector's edition. I'm like, holy shit, I'm going on that one.
And that's when Tagami was like, I can fuck this up. Time to have some fun.
Intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
And this is where he strung her up like
So, after
Genocide
stumbling
Jill.
on the crime scene, he
Yep.
went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up
Like,
Chihiro's
man,
lifeless
you are a fucked up asshole.
Nice work on that font, though.
using the victim's own blood. He left a grisly message there at the scene.
I major in graphic design.
He wanted to create the illusion
Graphic
that
design is my
Jack
passion.
was responsible for the slaughter.
Meanwhile, in the sauna.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's
Man, the killer must have been really surprised when they went back to the crime scene. He was like, I did not leave it like this. Who fucked with my crime scene?
What the fuck?
Chihiro's hand.
Who did this to my kill?
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played.
Congratulations. Still, this is going to be incredibly odd because now you know you're living with an actual serial killer.
What? Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, Mondo's going to die now, but you still have Toko and friggin' Genocide Jill here. So, that's going to be incredibly awkward for everybody involved. Oh dear, fever time and nega time, huh?
Mm-hmm. Fever time. But the opponent can also
Rumlum,
do that,
rumlum.
which from your perspective is nega time.
No, never mind.
Yep. So now they can speed it up, slow it down, and make the markers invisible.
Interesting. Sorry, man. Your friend's a murderer.
Show me some evidence.
You can't be. It's the first friend I ever made.
Listen, I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote.
Tempo up.
Show me some evidence. You're
Tempo
wrong.
down. Tempo up.
I'm like, where the fuck is the fucking marker? Gotta get to the rhythm of the rhyme. Gotta blow them up on time.
I won't listen.
This is actually easier with a controller.
You're corrupt.
I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence.
I just start blowing up one at a time.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong.
You're doing surprisingly well.
I refute you.
Final strike.
Show me some evidence.
This should
No!
Thinking so far is right.
I love that. So it's like,
Everyone.
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I did it.
You know what? You gotta really respect him here. Like, he knows when he's beat. Ah, ba 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 ba.
You got 2 B's! I Asian parent, I will strangle you, my children! I got 99 mono coins, but a bitch ain't one!
What are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the...
This is actually kind of sad.
verdict.
Roger that.
Because, like, Mondo's actually kind of a cool guy.
Waiting. No hope.
It's about to get even sadder!
We've all been waiting for. Grab your...
God damn it, Monokuma.
Sorry. It's about to get hilarious, and then it's gonna get sad.
It's gonna get sad. Grab your lever and give it a yank. Really?
Yep.
Well, let's see what his punishment is. So cheerful
Oh, no.
that we know who's going to die.
Oh, we can't get to the execution yet. We gotta find out the sad backstory.
Well,
Uh-oh. This time, it looks like you got it right again. Why is that an uh-oh?
I thought you would like for us to... Oh, right. You just want everyone to kill each other.
Mondo Owada! In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
God.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is a sad story of 2 men. But for anyone who doesn't want to hear it, you can hit the shift key to fast forward the text.
That's nice.
It actually changes depending on your input, which is nice.
That is nice.
Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki.
That sounds like a girl's name.
He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out.
Uh-huh.
Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger.
Of course, you neglect it for long enough, it'll do that.
Weak.
Weak,
Weak.
weak,
Okay,
weak,
second.
weak, 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 weak.
I want to give him a hug.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive.
Ta-da!
And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets.
Oh.
Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro could not let anyone find out, no matter the cost.
Yeah, you live a lie long enough, you can't let anybody else figure it out.
If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before.
Sadly true.
Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
Oh boy, you love that word, don't you? Fucking round two-colored bitch.
And yet...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later.
Oh.
After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
Oh.
Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
Oh, God.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am.
This is who I am.
Strong enough that when someone says even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his body and mind. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
You're having fun reading this off, aren't you?
Very much so.
hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help.
Oh.
But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask him for help from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, it was me.
My God.
Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret.
Oh.
Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to.
Oh, this hurts. This really hurts. Wow.
It's about to get worse.
I know it is. I unfortunately know it is.
Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So, I like how it still says Chihiro even though it's Monokuma talking. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong.
Whoopsie.
That was mistake number 1. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did?
Oh.
You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
That is exactly what I mean.
It's gonna get worse, isn't
Wasn't
it?
that just wasn't that just to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep us... Figure it out!
Come on, Aoi.
Because...
You're smarter than that.
Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So...
Oh my god, even after killing him, he still cared? Oh my god! Don't do this to me!
Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made? Who he'd also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what happens, I didn't want anyone to know.
Oh my god!
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
This is good. This is good shit.
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong.
Impossible.
Don't make me repeat.
How many times must I repeat myself?
God
To
damn
judge
it, not
others
this
by your
asshole
own
again.
standard is the height of folly.
Thanks for taking me out of the mood, jackass.
Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you?
I mean, he's gonna be dead anyway, so...
That embarrassing memory. That secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother.
Oh.
God! Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada.
Oh my god, Crazy Diamond and his brother looks like Josuke! God damn it!
Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of a starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang.
Aye.
And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy.
That doesn't
Two
sound
things
good.
that don't really, two things that don't really go together, thus foreshadowing their eventual fallout. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, His brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul.
Oh, dang.
The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that's gotta do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck.
Oh.
The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed right into oncoming traffic. But suddenly...
Yep. So it's not necessarily that he killed his brother, it's that his brother died
laying in his
saving
kid brother's
him.
arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Shit.
Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men.
Oh my god.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result... Oh, jeez. The team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who had bested his big brother.
Oh, man.
Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad. He was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
Apologies that I'm being so silent, just wow.
No, it's okay. I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. And yet... As soon as our killing game began, he realized... No matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear that I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother.
How do we still have 18 minutes left to go?
No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother worked to create would have been destroyed.
Mondo, buddy.
His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing.
Oh, buddy.
So that's why I... Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him.
Oh, God.
And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? 'Cause I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself.
Oh.
I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
Why?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh?
Oh.
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it.
Oh.
It was the kind of strength I'd never had.
Oh, God, when you said it got worse, you weren't kidding.
I was so jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
Why?
Are you making fun of me?
What?
I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Oh.
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face? No,
Just wanted to...
I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. Stronger than you. Stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that.
I can guess what happened.
When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood.
Jesus, man.
I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey,
Same, Taka. Same.
I killed him.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. God.
Really kind of shows
Look at him,
that
you see?
even the best of people can kind of...
You're
Oh,
all just like
God.
him, for a secret from the past, for a memory. For that he killed another living human in cold blood.
Okay, for the moment, Monokuma, I love you, man, but you can fuck off for the moment.
He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead, say that again, I dare you!
Jeez.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution? Well, that's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Well,
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then,
Nah.
I prepared a very special punishment.
No, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Game over. Mondo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment.
oh my god. Wow.
And welcome down to the Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of misfortune, more like it. Oh dear. What's going on here?
See, I can do this too. It's not hard to have this hair. Welcome back to the Kawasaki Derby. Entering the bowl. The Cage of Death.
Trademark Monokuma.
Bum, 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 bum.
Later, Monokuma.
This is good, but it's time for some... Let's call them shocking developments.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oof. Where's Mondo?
Ding dong ding. Mondo butter
You're fucking kidding me!
goes great on pancakes.
What the fuck? What? We have all this fucking sad backstory and shit, and I start feeling all sad and whatever, and he turns him into
Laugh-
fucking Mondo butter?
Laugh at death, and your soul will forever be at
What the
peace.
fuck is this game?
It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution.
How
want
am
to
I
feel
supposed
again.
to feel?
Everyone's lives are taken so lightly
What the
here.
fuck is this?
I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just...
Please stop making this sound dramatic, dude. Okay, I'll give you that one.
I'm not. He's doing that. That's his job.
I know.
As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end
I'm
of the
gonna
game.
fucking shoot you, dude.
What is this?
You're
But
completely
then
insane,
I would
you know
become the
that?
Blackened and then I would die.
One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except
however,
that. I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
Because I'm a jackass.
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too? Why does nobody follow my rules? That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. As the night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. A rather curious sight. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him. So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up.
Well, it certainly did.
You did all that to liven things up?
see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create a fake murder scene. But damn, man, if we hadn't already figured out who'd done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course, he turned and looked me right in the eye.
Please don't give me that look.
I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for.
Oh, great.
Correct.
So that was the reason. Fuck. Why do I always burp on her lines? Yeah,
She's secretly a female version of Rick.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
Hey,
Oh,
Monokuma.
what? I'm up next? I'm up next? You like to perform these elaborate executions each time,
Monokuma.
correct? Shut up. My question is why? Who do you like then? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself. You're over-exaggerating.
Am I, though?
I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope into despair. What do you mean? Mean? Mean?
Mean?
Mean. Good grief. I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
Well, I mean...
Whatever. It doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name
I have a very
In the
specific
name
set
of-
of skills.
In the name of the Tagami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all
Oh,
riled
so
up.
cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mobs for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper, temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end.
Yeah, now we know you
killing
have
game
an
would
actual
still
serial killer living among you. That's fucking amazing.
Because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us.
That is
Weird
quite
metaphor.
the descriptor there.
All of our courage, our
Vivid.
effort, and our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing. The worst kind of despair.
Zitsable
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that...
I like how he has a Chinese finger trap, but he has no fingers.
It's amazing. What even is that?
Things really get moving. It'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Of course.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied.
Demonic denied.
That's a lot of denial.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their
Well,
friends.
There appears to be a traitor in our midst.
and boy,
Boy's life of despair.
this has certainly turned into quite the interesting story. It's going to be interesting.
To be continued.
It's going to be fascinating to see where it goes from here. Also,
We got his jacket!
also, that's awful.
Yep.
Well, poor Mondo. But guess we'll see you guys next time. I need to go stew on this for a while.
Yep. And I saved twice for no reason. Good night, everybody.